Sarah from the Athlete Center. I'm going to show you how to work on intrinsic toe control, so the ability to be dexterous through our toes, which helps create a more stable platform to run, walk, jump, and do all of our activities from. So you're going to start on the floor with bare feet, and you're going to make a tripod with the foot. So equal pressure on the base of the big toe, base of the little toe, and the heel. From here, we're going to try and pull that arch up towards the ceiling without losing that big toe. So I don't want to curl the toes and lose that, that pressure there. I want to maintain that and almost trying to make my foot shorter so that arch is shaped. From here, I'm going to spread my toes, and I can either do that actively if I have the control or passively using my fingers for support if I don't have that control yet. From here, I'm going to keep my little toes down, and I'm going to lift my big toe up towards the ceiling like I'm hitchhiking. And then I'm going to control down. And I'm going to do that a couple times and paying attention to the alignment of the big toe. So does it like to come across my body? If so, then I might use my fingers to keep it more in line with the inside of my foot. And you'll feel a little bit more engagement through that arch. If I find my little toes want to come up with it, I'm going to just use my hand to hold them down so I can work on that independent control of the big toe. Maintaining that tripod throughout. Next, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to keep that big toe pushing down, and I'm going to lift up those little toes, again, without losing that tripod. So I don't want to curl and collapse through that arch and lift that little toe off the ground. I want to maintain the ball of the foot, the pressure into the ground, and then only lift the toes off the ground. You can do that a couple times. Again, if the big toe wants to come up with it, you can use your fingers to hold it down so your brain and your body learns how to move these muscles independently. So this is the starting position. Once you get good at that, you can go into a seated position. So again, we're going to spread those toes, find that tripod, and then do our hitchhikers, and then lift all the little piggies. And we can either alternate or do a couple reps in a row before switching from one to the other. The next progression is to do the standing, so in weight bearing. So with all of these, you can do them both sides at a time, or you can do one side at a time, but make sure you are controlling what your purpose is. So if you have a tendency of, when you're trying to work on the right foot, the left foot does the same thing, try to only do one at a time to see, are you able to control it to one side? Are you able to focus on one side without the other side doing anything? And then as you get good, you can work on this throughout the day and do them both sides at the same time. The next progression is to do these in single leg. So not only now are you working on balance, but you have more weight or more load through the foot since all your body weight is on one foot. So same thing, I'm going to find the tripod first. I'm going to get the toe spread first, and then I will lift up my opposite leg to work on that single leg balance. And then I'm working on my hitchhikers or lifting those little toes, maintaining that tripod throughout. So this is a lot more challenging. You can use support for some extra balance as you progress to single leg. Let me know how that goes, and keep working on wiggling those toes. It will get better.